Hello YouTube. God, I've worked on this video for way too long. If you count letting it sit in your computer for 3 months working on it. This is the first video of hopefully many to come. I can guarantee at least 4 more parts of this video. This is the first part. It was a lot longer than I thought it was. But I played a game that has a lot of content in it, so I might as well just throw it in there. I have no idea what's in this video at all. I'm gonna be honest, I have forgotten for the most part. I cut it a month ago, and so it should be fine. I hope. Enjoy, maybe. I don't know how YouTubes do it, just do it. Alright, welcome back to Tiny Bunny episode 2. I'm really interested for the story now. I'm really interested in just seeing what it has to offer. So let's find out, shall we? Last time, I believe we left off on the kid about to go to school. Oh, haha, I'm back. I feel the same way as before. I'm already slightly nervous, but also very ready. Let's get it. Ooh, it's dark. It's the glass from before, right? I'm pretty sure it's the glass from before. Okay, yeah, this is not the prologue. I'm pretty sure. It wouldn't crawl out my window all night long. It wandered the fields and howled like a hungry beast. An endless song, weaved from all sorts of voices. Swill, center, snary, twine the air. They were shouting and laughing, and arguing about something. It seems too familiar. Someone was running through the snow while casting long shadows that would occasionally creep close to my bed. Okay, no, that's different. Alright, I'm good. Our house had a mind of its own. The creaky old mind of a building that had seen a lot in its days, and was seemingly trying to share its wisdom with the inhabitants. The lonely house faced the forest. The dark green thicket gazed back with its hollow eyes, rustling, whizzing, swaying back and forth. One could come out and stand on the edge of the forest to reassure themselves. There was nobody behind the crooked trees. Fuzzy silhouettes swaying in the wind couldn't possibly do any harm. Just a play of light and shadow. Just a play. I know it was my imagination. I was only 12 after all. Oh yeah, they actually told me it was their imagination. I forgot about that. That's good. Still. Oh yeah, there's the dog. Episode 1 now. I will arrive. Alright, cool. Okay, do I gotta click on something? Oh yeah, I do, okay. This should be like the next day, right? Oh no, this is not the right language. Hey, put away your book. How many times have I told you not to read a table? It's bad for your health. Look at how sus you are. Okay, wait, no, this is episode 1. Wait, hold on. Wait. Yeah, okay. This we've seen before, but this is just before the next episode. Another moon peeked under the first one. Scary man hanging over that tag of forest. The horrific report got recorded over the credits. My throat went dry and my pulse came faster. I looked toward Ola. It smacked her lips in the sleep. I squeezed the remote with all my might, ready to press stop at any moment. We ran the recording, checked if it was intact, and then carefully took out the tape. The protective pin was still in place. I stepped up and left Olia's room. Nice. Okay, yes, this way went. Whether it proved wherever it was by providence or by curse, I hid the tape alongside the midnight at the exact moment Mom peeked into my room. Okay, yes, this is all 3 we got, right? And then this way says school just tomorrow. Enough playing around. It's your first day at school tomorrow. Go to your bed. You should sleep properly. You don't want to be teased for being sleepy, right? I don't think everything is so simple. As if sound sleeper and so are my classmates will like me. I cover myself with a blanket up to my neck. I listen to the house humming, to something invisible rustling in the corners. My inner voice had a question for me. Do I want to hear that mysterious flute again? Yes or no? Maybe it's part of growing up and I can't fully understand my own desires. Before this world behind the barrier that was my walls. Some ethereal entity wandered the fields. Branches shook as if calling for me. Wind howled on and on in the night. My thoughts were like annoying flies that entered my head, becoming weak and entangled. I didn't notice how I fell into slumber. It has come, after all. The day I feared the most. The day of a new school term. Time to play with you. Alright, let's go. New school, no teachers, and most importantly, new classmates. Who I always have trouble connecting with. Feels bad, man. Like most other kids with glasses, probably. I forced myself to get out of my warm bed. Dad would usually drive me to my old school, but this morning the bedroom of my parents was silent. Did I sleep in? Maybe it was a good thing. I didn't want to get the daddy's boy reputation for day one. My parents were probably still tucked in, dreaming about the good old days when everything was so simple and easy. Sweet dreams, even if far removed from reality. Last night I sneaked on the first floor so I wouldn't wake up anybody, especially the peacefully sleeping Ola. Ooh, okay. Oh, Asalo. I don't like that much. There's darkness, and darkness normally does not mean good in these games. Alright, I did my best to step on the middle of every floorboard. I used to play this even in our old apartment. If my soul less a space between the floorboards, you count as stepping into lava. The clock was spurring me on with its hands. I need to hurry. Faster! Faster! I was too fast, so I needed to circle the hallway once again. Did he really run around the hallway? Did he really run around the hallway, man? Oh, imagine. Boiling lava was bursting out of the cracks between the floorboards. I needed to watch my step to survive it at any cost. Hippity hop, like a frog jumping on molehills, like a peaceful bunny in a grove full of wolves. I made a sandwich in the kitchen, stuffed it down, behind the throat, and drinking it with cold tea. Oh, someone's gonna be right here. I can tell you that. Someone's about to be right here in the window. My appetite was as good as someone being led up the scaffold toward a guillotine. I lowered my gaze and saw that one of my feet was standing on two floorboards at the same time. Burned to a crisp, huh? I moved my foot. Disgusting little snakes withered in my belly. Fear of getting hit and being called nasty names. The clock clicked. I need to go. It was too dark outside, fitting for an early winter morning. This darkness never fully left the house around here. I took my time tying my shoes, buttoning up the puffy down jacket, trying to delay my unpleasant exit into the semi-dark, into the unnerving unknown. But I have a question. Why is this kid allowed to just go outside by himself? In the middle of the dark morning, in a completely new town, with no parents. Why? That is just spelling disaster. That's just spelling disaster. Like, there's no way something doesn't happen to this guy. What is this, by the way? Oh, that is a glossary. Oh, okay. Very well done. Alright. Love my glasses for good luck. Though I couldn't remember a single time these thick pieces of glass brought me any good fortune. Oh, it is dark out there. Oh, God. Oh, the moon as well. The skin was akin to its iron bruise. Does this kid wake up on the... I have a question. Wait, hold on. I don't want to keep interrupting like this, but did this kid wake up at the right time? Does she know this is morning? Because I don't think this is morning right now. I don't think it is. Oh, no. He's wandered out to the midnight by himself, and it's not even time to school. Oh no. Here we go. On the east side of it, a black cloud was swelling up. It licked up stars from the sky and extinguished the rising sun. Okay, no, the sun is rising. That's good. Okay. Darkness was plastered all over the treetops. The cautious cries of birds got tangled up in the thicket. I locked the front door with a long key that I wore around my neck. My parents made me wear this noose, afraid that I, being a total klutz that I am, could lose the key otherwise. The wind was whizzing outside of the gate. It invited me into my new life, toward dubious adventures. I tagged along like an old buddy, pushing me in the back. Wide shadows that pines throughout covered a third of the clearing. Ah, it's the forest again. My old enemy! Upon reaching the edge of the forest, I hid my nose in the coat's collar. I was squeezing through the thin firebrick. My hair ruffled up, and my back hunched over. Tall trees stood on both sides of the tiny trail. The snowy blanket rested under my feet, and the canopy of intertwined branches above my head caught me off from the already sparse starlight. And I had no plans of moving away from the forest. In this darkness, trees reminded me of saggy old women that smelled of barrier earth. Their trunks turned into cracked, wicked faces with holes in the middle of their mouths. If I lost focus even for a moment, mold, covered witches would drag me to the forest steps. And my parents would be walking around these spots, screaming my name, but the dead can't answer the living. Ooh, okay. Or can they? Ah, forest hunting already, I see. Okay. Oh, so this looks like a thing down here. If you didn't notice, this here looks like a bad thing. You know, like an animal. I don't like that. A sense of panic was going in my chest. I was fine with Dad carrying me into the school in his hands by now, if it saved me from watching the darkness rise up in the ravines like black dough. It felt like someone jumped into the bushes behind me, so I turned around. Monka. As soon as I started walking faster, I heard the snow squeak behind me. That sounds like something you should worry about, my friend. The forest took a deep breath with his lungs. The windfall cracked. The wind and the birds were left behind in the field. Now I could only hear the forest creak. I walked, listening closely, and the unseen presence grew stronger. As if someone was following me, trying to match the pace of my footsteps. I turned my head so fast I made my neck crunch. Oh, that's really close, my friend. A tiny trail behind me dispersed into the darkness. Oh, that's not good. Tree branches overlapped, forming a natural tunnel. "Who's there?" he said. The questions escaped my lips and dissolved into the unending creaking and sounding of wooden idols, the pines around me. Why I think going through the forest alone was a good idea. I'm either going mad, or someone had intentionally lured me away from home. Distant lights granted me a smidgen of hope. A country road. I ran as fast as I could, as if afraid that the trail will shrink. Clawed hands would grip me by the shoulders, turn me around, and make me look at the faces of hungry forest denizens. In the end, nobody stopped me, which is actually really good. I like that. I like that he's so hyped for that. I like that he's dead right now. I almost flew to the decrepit wooden bridge, disbelieving my luck. British supports bathed in a spring, terry, and ice cold. I put my hands on my knees and looked up at the forest. Then started trying to calm my breathing. The thick of it was pretending to be asleep. It looked peaceful, lifeless. The remaining part of my commute lied through the snow-laden road, illuminated by sparse lamplights. Ooh. You know, this town isn't half bad. I could probably live here at some point. Dang, I mean, like, small houses. I mean, I don't need a big house, but that's just me. But all this open space, you know, we got the forest in the background, slowly snowing down, peacefully and calmly. I could live here. This could be a good spot to live in. Not gonna lie. It's just the way bad thoughts. I was trying to run from one round area of light to another as fast as I could, seeking protection from electric lamps. Just like that game. Why is it underlined? Wait, this popped up. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, so. Well, you need to be the first to proclaim. I'm protected. Okay, that's what it's. Okay, that's why it's there. So yeah, tag. This is talking about tag, and apparently how. I never knew this word, but apparently the ghoul is where you can stay safe being it. So that's cool. It's just in this case the protection was flimsy at best, with darkness withering outside his bounds. I noticed something remarkably eerie. Oh, why you? Ew. That's what I said there, alright. In the place where the light of an inclined lamp couldn't reach, a hairy, crooked shadow came alive with a guttural roar. Yeah, you might want to run away from that one, buddy. You know, you might just want to get out and scoot your hell out of there, bro. Because that's not good. That's not good, man. It felt almost like its features deterred light, and its unnatural pose was frightening. My eyes almost popped out of the sockets as I stood there, blinking, trying to chase away that illusion. The shadow didn't disappear, and even got closer. My sides were gripped by horror. I stepped back and almost fell into a snow pile. Yo, buddy, you wanna back up a bit? You know, you wanna just scoot back just a little bit? Please, you're a bit close. I'm sorry, but you're a bit close. It would be polite if you could just back up a few inches, alright? I'll be very cool if you could. The back silhouette, on the other hand, ran up and addressed me in a sweet voice. Sneaking around, huh? Trying to steal my soul? What's got stuck in my throat? The Uber tossing says the circuit was here, between the forest and the dormant roads. Will you say something, dummy? The cat got your tongue? Alright, about if he knows then. I think it's not the poking places it doesn't belong. A ghost stood before me, judging by the voice and the silhouette. But I couldn't even reprimand myself on getting scared by a girl when I saw a gaping mouth under her hood and something dangerously inside it. I was stunned. Ah, okay, female dog. Okay, I wasn't expecting that one. I was expecting an illusion. Maybe either a man dog or that actually being a female woman, like a human woman. But no, okay, apparently it surprised me with that. Alright. From the cavity of her hood, a frighteningly real fox face was staring right at me. Her jaws weren't moving and her eyes weren't blinking. A mask. Just a girl with a fox mask on. Ah, again, it got me. God damn it, dude. For me once, shame on you. For me twice. That's my bad. I should have known. At least I wanted to think that. After a surprise like that, a nervous smile involuntarily crept into my face. I was just going to school and then you... What about me? Maybe seen a fox shoot a dog? Indeed. There was a small dog circling the girl's legs. One of the strays that were chasing me yesterday, probably. Sorry, I didn't mean to. After hearing my voice, the dog whimpered, lowered its ears, sniffed me out, and started wagging its tail. I guess it's just amount of bologna that I ate for breakfast. I was shifting my gaze back and forth from the dog to the girl. It didn't seem scary anymore, just weird. So it didn't mean to, huh? What's your name? I'm Anton. And you? And I'm not. Okay. Nice name, not? Oh, the eyes. Oh, the eyes is the period. That is a human. Thank God that's a human, but that is a human. Alright. She's weird. Definitely has a couple of loose screws. But she has a nice voice. My stammer's been ascending through a mix of happiness and relief. The girl I didn't know was definitely human. If a bit I don't know how to say that word. Eccentric, I think it is. I was also a bit angry at myself. The foxy girl was walking through the darkness without a problem, and I heard it from every little sound. I could have went ahead, but this girl had piqued my interest. Next time a police officer asked me about my friends at the new place, I told them that I'm prevented a talking fox. You live around here? In the village? The fox giggled and purred. Spun around so hard, the hem of her coat lifted up. No, dummy. Foxes don't live in villages. Wait, you're telling me you live in the forest then? Wait, is this person actually live in the forest? Have you been living under a rock? It's obvious that foxes can't survive anywhere near humans, as long as they're foxes. The text was also weird. There's like a carnivore mask, paper mache with fur glued to it. A dog reminded us of existence with a loud bark. I unfastened my backpack. Dads would sometimes throw food in there without my knowledge. Cookies, apples, even my favorite crab sticks. He called it a gift from the bunny. Okay, who's the bunny? Treat for the bunny. The uneaten part of a business lunch, or a treat specifically bought for children. Parents would tell their children that a bunny asked them to deliver said treat. But it could also be any other animal, a squirrel or a bear, for example. That's cute. That's cute. I like that. That's cool. Nice little fact there. I like that. Happiness noise. The stray strode toward me with menacing footsteps, with a pleading look in his eyes. Fox did definitely treat us something, but his pup still hungry. Why are you dressed like this early in the morning? You want to do a costume party? Oh, fuck. Okay, chill. Chill. Alright. The ghost shrugged, throwing silvery snowflakes off her nose, and a human form along with them, turning into a genuine beast. A little fox, agile, cunning, dangerous. No. Fuck, okay. Now you really have to back up. Now you really have to back up before I start smacking out, alright? You gotta back the fuck up. A moment of hesitation, and you'll be ripped to shreds. He'll tear you up and gulp you down without breaking a sweat. I couldn't help but to stand there as a stump. Okay. Really heard a calm, melodic laughter hidden behind the beastly mask. I wish you could have seen your own mask, sweetie. Did you say sweetie? I got embarrassed. I went red to my hair roots. We'd seen a fox in the zoo once when we went there with my dad, but it had patchy fur. It was grey and skinny. But this girl was of fiery color and furry, just like in fairy tales. I was still rummaging through a rare crack. My fingers, while looking through for the dog, felt something soft and crumbled. You'll see. Rubies will wake up soon. So ask them where they got their human faces. Okay, the ghost said it was dancing on the landslide, so I predict that this woman was disconnected from society. She went elsewhere. They want to be part of society, or at least that's just a guess. Because that's all I really got right now. The dog yapped in agreement. I dropped my finding in the news note from the surprise. They're getting a proper size to examine it. Cold wind instantly covered the edge of the hole created with snow. The dog whistled it out. I would think it was a treat. No. And the fox just snorted. No. I was so embarrassed I wanted to swing into the snow. It was too dark outside of the electricity circle. On the contrary, the darkness seemed even more thick. All neighboring houses were sleeping deeply in its inkness. I did my best to continue the conversation with the weird girl, though I didn't know. So, you going to school? Oh my, you are a real dummy. Don't you get it? Well, I was trying to be friendly, but you can't stop mocking me. Calling me a dummy at all. I should have just moved along without paying attention to this weirdo and a stupid dog. Okay, look. Chill, calm down, and just be friendly. Why are you so mean? Don't answer if you don't want to. It's not like I care. Still, something forced me in place, tugged me toward the dark figure. A mysterious appearance. A voice that was velvety and just languid enough. I was intrigued and excited. I watched her as people watch fires burn. Oh, stop pouting. Look here. Zuka took a liking to you. The dog was digging through the snow with slight movements, snoring loudly. The fox turned around and looked out the windows of a nearby house, and his timbered front through the white mist. The tip of her fake nose was shining in the lamp's light. Maybe someone else's too. Who? I will read again. Like a more crayfish this time. So, is there someone in the house that I have to be aware of right now? Is he talking about herself or someone else? I hope that the semi-darkness will be able to hide my embarrassment from the girl. Clear my throat before asking. And who's that person? I waited, counting my heartbeat. Fox replied. This last day was scanning the frosty patterns of someone's windows. He's reading them with a glassy book, like a glass book. I wonder what she can see in those winter paintings. His face stopped running through the snow. He ran to me, holding my object in her jaws, a mitten. Could it be the one I found in the forest? What was it doing here? I looked closer, I realized it was just my mitten. My mom stuffed it there when I was asleep. A certain lost boy immediately come to mind. Hey, do you know anything about Vova? I'm out on the scene. Silhouettes. Dancing in the clearing. Why is that? The dance on the night when Vova had disappeared. A boy who, when found, provided a big reward. Maybe save my family. I remembered my birthday, when our parents promised to take me and Olia to Disneyland in Paris. But instead, following an anticipated gift, they gave me a simple brick game console, visibly embarrassed. I was crying my eyes out and demanded to take me to the promised amusement park. That was the first time Mom and Dad had a big fight. My greediness started their relationship. Hey look, you're a kid, you have to worry about this, man. You're just a child, alright? Just forget it, alright? Dude, probably wasn't your fault anyway. If I could fix everything, gather everybody I love, and take them to Disneyland. The night Vova disappeared. I think I saw someone looking like you dancing on my window. Couldn't be true, but it felt like her mask became even more sly. The fox was sniffing me out. Oh, that got you worried? For yourself or for someone else? Olga, as soon as I thought about my sister, my chest tightened, and cold sweat started running down my spine. Well then, listen closely, a boy named Anton. This is a big and scary forest. The Foxy made a decisive step forward. And I'm not a flight attendant. Okay, hold on. This could actually be bad. The other beasts already know about you. Beware. We'll come see you this night too. That's not a good thing to tell a child about fears. I shouldn't have talked to this evil in child form, I thought, panicking. Why both of you and your parents are asleep, sneak to your sudden dance. Something like a Macarena. Huh? Hey, Macarena! Perfectly. Look at you. Mouth escape, Antonessa. You saw me near his window at night. Yeah, right. Are you maybe not right in the head? Nobody would let me go outside that late. Didn't go missing here, you know? Ah. This sounds like Christmas, bro. God damn. I test the plastic frame of my glasses, puzzled by a silly joke. She got me scared to death. Hey, why don't you stop funding your glasses? I was also nearsighted once. Listen to me, maybe you become smarter. Remember, what do they call foxes? Cunning? Or what seemed to hurt her? Hey, what did you... sorry. They go laugh at the words of two jingling silver bells. Just pulling your leg. I am slightly uncomfortable. What is happening right now? I'm kind of lost. I mean, I know what's going on, but why is it happening? I could ask. Of course we're cunning. If your odds aren't brave enough to befriend a cunning fox, I'll help you look for your Vova. Okay, wait, this is actually a second main character. Alright, let's go. There's a reason why you're doing it, right? I shrugged in reply. Her insight was alarming. I don't know why children have been swarming our forest recently. Because you can find a lot of interesting stuff here. One day I saw a huge pile of candy once, and I swam into it until my jaws cramped. Pile of candy? That's gonna be cap. That's gonna be a lie, I'm pretty sure. Let's not trust that. I couldn't deduct from whether she believed in what she was saying from the tone of her voice. I showed her another smile. A fake one this time. Boo, so wary. Well, what would you say to this then? Oh no, wait, it's true, god damn! She held her hand in a fur mitten. In her palm was an assortment of sweets. In the city where I lived previously, sweets like that would be sold in markets or kiosks. Okay, I know what this is, but a kiosk is a small container type shop selling a wide assortment of products from bubblegum to vodka, clothing, and even home appliances. These types of shops were popular in the 90s also, and more often than not tied to criminal organizations. I saw my favorite bubblegum in a vivid wrapper along with the tasty Twizzler. A familiar name was on it, Turbo. Fox's triangular face nodded at me. Take some. The pockets are full of these. Oh, okay. Should I or should I not? This is okay. Wait, I don't actually know. I mean, she's offering. Why would you turn down an offer, alright? And she seems kind enough, although a little creepy. She seems trustworthy. And I think in this case, making a friend, especially with a kid this scared, is better than letting him, be alone. That's my reasoning right here. So I'm inclining towards take right now. I feel like take is the option here to do. Please don't kill me. I stepped to the street. Got whiffs of the good scent. The smell of fur, fireworks, smoke, and citrus. The aroma of a holiday. My fingers were tingling while I was unwrapping the gum with care. Each aroma entered my nostrils, and there was something else to it too. Something unknown but pleasant. The fruity cube ended up in my mouth. I started moving my molars, chewing the gum. It tastes like usual Turkish gum. Only my tongue went a bit numb. I couldn't believe my luck after opening the insert. What is this? What's the insert? Bubblegum insert games. It's the type of game when players put bubblegum inserts onto their palm, try to flip it by throwing it in the air. The player who happens to flip one or more inserts claims them as their prize. Those inserts were often considered as collectibles. Okay, interesting. I looked at a Mercedes-Benz, an extremely rare and hence desirable collector's item for any boy from my previous neighborhood. I skipped a beat. I was barely able to turn my eyes off the insert, still stunned. This is... You want to see what can be found in the forest? Still, I wouldn't go there alone if I were you. You could get flustered over simple bubblegum, after all. Imagine what would happen if you find a travel case with these. It would surely blow your mind. Unusual treats. Just like everything else about her. I carefully hid the insert in the bag. Okay, can you not do that please while I'm reading? Thank you. I carefully hid the insert in my bag, as if I was pulling a rubber butterfly in a can. The fox giggled. This is not how things are supposed to go on a Monday morning. No, not really. Sweet boys, yeah, we got the candy. Who are you? I refrained from asking that question. She wouldn't answer anyway, or she would just lie. I really wanted to see what's behind her mask. I was becoming more and more sure that underneath, it wasn't just a simple young girl. What if Vova also found a snow pile with sweets, and is now rolling in it? Actually, what if he decided to stay in the forest? It must be so cold without his second mitten then. We wouldn't call her words like smoke from a fire, and carry them deep into the darkness, into the creepy thicket. Trees behind me creaked with their bony branches. Or what if something happened to him along the way? Something terrible. Forest answered to her words. It became alive. It sniffed me out, peeking up its ears, just like a curious beast. Fox pissed me with the same stare. Wild beasts? You find that terrible? Well, I don't know. He doesn't know. Oh no. Oh my, have I befriended the Duns? I didn't like calling an F student. But the facts he said we were friends assured me. My grades are good. Really now? Will you come with me? Good grades, Anton. We'll find your brother and you will ask him what he found in the forest. Nothing can harm you while you're with me. You'll see. Worms are worried within my belly. Better run, whispered Mind. I don't believe you. You take me for a liar? Whatever. You're just like everyone else. The girl sounded hurt, though I don't know if she was genuine about it. The fox turned her back to me, as if she lost all interest in me in a second. They're gone for a better now. I remember my dad's favorite phrase. What are your manners, son? Indeed, this fox was kind to me. Please don't get mad. Fox can also be nice. Like in fairy tales. I just didn't know what kind of fox you are. The girl giggled, holding her nose off her basket. Her hands, dude. This child, bro. Oh. Goddamn, Anton, bro. I was actually kind of smart, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, that was kind of smooth. Then follow me to the forest, and you'll get to know me. But not right now. When it gets bright. I mean, your whole body's shaking, you poor thing. I don't want you to get a stroke. Hey, let me accompany you to school. Doing this, the dog barked in agreement and stopped messing with me. I leaned in, trying to grab the piece of handwear that almost ran away from me. Well, if we're going in the same direction, we went towards school, and the lost dawn. Here and there, the lights came in the windows of houses we passed, and their inhabitants were sending us warning signs. Silhouettes lurked behind the curtains. Dogs would let out on occasional bark. Clouds of grey smoke rose from the chimneys. TV buzzes in kitchens. The dishes were ringing. Oh, what the hell? Oh no, that's just a light. That's just a tree. Alright, whatever. We watched the village slowly rise midsummer, while carefully treading the snowy road to our arrows. I looked to the left, the girl, the one on the right, and the dog was following behind us. I expected the fox to bring up something weird again, but she was being silent all the way, as if playing some game, only she was priving with me. Well, that was a bit funky right there. You see that? That was like flossing. So only giggle from time to time when the dog sneezed from the snowflakes that fell on his nose. I was the first to break the silence. So what's your name? Here it comes. Names. People always need to put labels on everything. What name would you give a fox like me? I don't know. But I've read about Alyssa the fox. You know what? I don't mind. I'll be Alyssa. I couldn't understand if she was joking or not. I turned around as if looking for an answer. From a dog? From a dark sky without the tinge of dawn. My silent questions were left unanswered. School's outline was already in sight. Well, that's not a bad school. That's not a bad school. Yeah, this is kind of dope, man. God damn. Silent brick box. Stuck in the endless night. The light in its windows bore ill omens from me. The wooden trees were garden in the schoolyard. A scream, sad as laughter, and someone's whistle tore up the silence. I went here with Mom when we just moved here, and looked cozy at the time. Empty corridors that smelled of polished, puffy snow outside. The second time I visited, I was alone to get the books. I was trying to imagine my peers, rolling down the railings. Small kids running to the library with their teachers, moving down the corridor with the air of self-importance around them. High schoolers were smoking at the entrance, wearing wool caps on their foreheads and track pants. Their appearance chased away any feeling coziness I could have gotten out of this place. Stinger looks and teeth, yellow from nicotine, smokes. All that was making me feel sad in the cloudy winter morning. Being deep in my thoughts, I completely forgot about my companion. I'll wait for you at the back of the yard after school, near the hanged man. Near what? She just ignored my question. Don't be late. I hesitated. Mom always said that when I would have trouble choosing between two options, thinking about Mom helped me move to reply. I'm going to stay home after school. Well, added Torensa. I'm going to let you off the hook. But the others will creep up to you with the smiles and sink their teeth into you. Won't be able to take them off as easily. Remember my words. Excuse me, what the fuck was that? The fox opened her mouth in a wide yawn. What kind of trick is this? Secrets are running somewhere in the distance, calling out my name. I instinctively turned around. His snowball whizzed past my shoulder and hit the dog. It whimpered and I ran toward the spring. I barely saw its tail. I got devoured by darkness. What happened? Fox was also gone in an instant. Dissipated into the frosty air. Or did she hide in my shadow? What? Where did this darkness come from? What the fuck happened? I gulped and swallowed the gum. Unlucky. I took a deep breath and went toward school. Toward the cutlets and dough. Toward the light raining down on the snow.